And that is the question of the day for you crypto pirates. Why hasn't it gone up another cent yet? It's only gone up half a cent in the last 12 hours. That is ridiculous, guys. You guys need to do your jobs. You need to go buy more HEX. You need to onboard more no coiners. What are you guys doing? You're failing. So go into the comments. It's good to see you, Super HEX. RG3. Yeah, well, you can just screw off. Anyway, Markable Thoughts, Peter Danis, Identity Block, David Morales, The HEX Swimmer, Aaron Daniels, Astronoid. That's a new name to me. Icon 427, Pay Me HEX. Good to see you, fam. Without further ado, since I am late and I don't want to keep anyone waiting any longer, here's part of the Motley Crew. We don't craft here.
Oh, that's the best kind of day.
Markable happy.
Damn, Brits.
No, because it hasn't gone up another cent yet.
You got money on the sideline. You're trying to get in. That's usually what that means.
I'm finding it really hard to sit down comfortably because I had a failed freaking transaction today for $214.
Oh,
dude,
yummy.
Nice.
What? Yep. I love it. Yeah, dude. I used to love Windows. Now I freaking hate it because they do their automatic updates, and all you can do is postpone them. And if you're not there to push it back to postpone it, you can't just choose no, not at this time. Don't automatically update. So I come in this morning and my computer's like in the middle of rebooting, and I'm like, God dang it! Of course, right when I got to be on stream. So I apologize, everybody. Sorry, not sorry. So thank you guys for your patience.
Captain Nita.
It's okay. Just don't do it again.
Just don't do it again. All right. Well, I'm going to throw some gifts at some people here. And of course, they don't stay long enough at Theta. So as long as you show up for a minute, that's fine. I'm going to throw some stuff at you guys over there. Yeah, I agree. But there's a reason for it. It's so you don't spam the network. Failed transactions have to cost you something. Because there's too many ways to play it if you don't. KNTX is buying HEX last minute. Well, yeah. That's why. So Vitalik screwed up ETH, bro, and he's dragged his feet on ETH 2.0, and the captain wants to see him in the octagon, and we're just gonna have to wait until we can get things, running on Pulse. That's all there is to it. 37 viewers, everyone else looking at the HEX chart.
Yeah. Hey, Brazology survived. Isn't that awesome? His penis reattachment surgery went really well, and he's gonna be up and running like nobody's business in no time. Thanks, Briz, for coming back.
We're glad to see you, Briz.
Thanks for coming back.
I think it was not that kind of surgery.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, but I'm happy you survived.
Oh. Well, it's good to see you all.
Guys, I have a problem. People messaging me like, when it's Pulse gonna launch, how can I ape in? Like, literally, I have this problem. It's a great problem to have.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Just 4 more weeks, guys.
Probably. Hopefully.
4 more weeks.
That message that I sent to you guys earlier, I don't know where it was actually from because I just copied it off Pulse. Someone else had messaged it, but it said within a week today.
Oh, it was from the Reddit that Richard
AMA.
opened. Yeah.
So
we have 1 more week to go and collect more.
Yeah, 1 more week, guys. Or within a week.
Yeah,
I don't think there'll be any HEX left on the open market by then. So
nope.
Like 4 days ago, there was 215 million, and there's 115 million left now.
All for me.
So what happens when there are no coins anymore?
Well, there's just very little supply. So usually that means the price goes up.
That is typically what it means.
I love those higher lows. Higher low.
The one thing I would say about that as well is like, because some people are talking around getting rid of their, once the sacrifice is over, and obviously they can buy HEX on the ETH chain, about getting rid of ETH and then going over to that chain. So, selling their HEX on ETH and then buying Pulse HEX on the other side. But these people don't realize that they're never going to get that back because there's just not going to be the supply to get it back. So, I mean, they can do it. It's their will to do it. But, you know, if 90% is owned by the OA and then the only stuff coming on the market, or say there's only 90 million HEX left, it's going to be very hard to buy ETH.
Yeah.
Or on both sides, it's going to be very hard to buy.
Yep.
ETH HEX, you mean?
Both.
Both.
Both
because they're both going to be, especially as it's sacrificed to the OA or to sacrifices a political statement about high ether gas fees. It goes somewhere and it becomes even less available. And then the fork happens and it's rare on both sides, not just one side. So I'd like to turn this segment over to our crypto price technical analysis specialist, the Hex Joker. Hex price is about to explode. 6 cents was bubbling. It was Hex bubbling. The explosion is Hex at $2 to $5. So, and back to our regularly scheduled sponsors. So,
I think I just FOMO. I gotta excuse myself to go change, guys. I'm sorry. Well, I'll be right back. How do I shut off my mic and okay, forget it. I'll just sit in it.
Yeah, you just sit in it.
Turn on your camera. I want to hear, but I don't want to see.
So I have made a point for the last week and a half to purposely not be in the chat rooms. First of all, every time I log into Telegram, there's like 6,000 new messages in Pulse Chain. I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm going through all of that. That's just, first off, I have a real life outside of crypto, and so that's just not going to happen. We're not all retired like Henry Hex yet, so we can't all just sit here and watch the chat rooms all day long. Well, most of us can't. I mean, those of you unemployed or already wealthy because of Hex.
The only thing you really need to do is get a visa for Henry Island, and then you're fine, man. Yeah.
I put in my application weeks ago, and I still haven't seen any response yet.
Very strong vetting process.
I've already been.
Can I get permanent residency?
Dude,
I already have residency.
Government red tape, man. I'll tell you what, they're just slow as all get up. So
I wouldn't want KNTX on my island either. So it's fine.
Fair enough. Well, I don't want you on my show. So
problem solved.
So I have purposely, I've decided, because there's so many messages and it's almost impossible to keep track of everything, I'm going to take the approach of almost like, I've been in Hex, but I've been out of the loop, and I'm going to wait for information to disseminate via Richard Hart and the people on Twitter that I trust, and then, of course, the streamers themselves and what they can discern from as well. So that's kind of where I'm getting my information now. It's a little bit lazy, but it has to do with time. It really is what it has to do with. And it also gives me the perspective of someone who, is familiar with the Hex product, but not all the new things that are constantly being said and updated. So that hopefully I'm not disseminating old information that's no longer good as of a week ago, because things change rapidly, even with this new Pulse launch. So hopefully I can come at it with a fresh perspective for you guys, and if it pisses anybody off, I'm sorry. I just can't be everything to everyone all the time. I can just be mostly everything to mostly everyone, and that's it. That's the best I can do. Okay, so it is what it is.
I'm pissed off at you. What were we talking about?
You're always pissed off. Come on.
Oh, did anyone check out the Reddit AMA thread he made? That's a great point, Mark.
Yeah, people are right now asking about where Richard said it's going to be another week. I don't know if it's going to be another week. He just said something like
within a week.
Within a week, hopefully. So we don't know the day. So it won't be. We don't know Friday or Saturday.
I heard it's going to be when Hex hits $1. Right, that's what I heard.
Yeah, it would be
next
nice.
week then. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. It also doesn't really matter, because the way things look right now is we'll be pumping until sacrifice at least. Plus, he
just
until now he favored the way of lumping everyone together for the first 7 days or something. So you don't have to put your front run pants on. You can just chill out and buy whenever.
And then it gets reorganized by volume, right?
Yeah.
Within that 7-day period. And then it goes into another 7-day period after that where
I think we could
go ahead.
I think we could pump quite hard during the sacrifice, because if I think like the time of sacrifice, it's your US dollar at that time, right? So it's like instant. So it records whatever dollar's going in. If you're sitting on a lot of ETH, for example, wouldn't it make sense, because the liquidity is so low in HEX, just to whack that into HEX?
Yeah.
Then sacrifice straight away.
Well, you got to think about it.
You could double your money.
You guys, if you guys would have done this, a week ago when FOMO Motley had been throwing it out there, you would have had a 3x in your coins. Not to mention your ERC20s that have been dumping over the last week. You would have had more buying power at that time too. So you're going to get almost 4x less as many HEX coins to sacrifice at the time of sacrifice, because you guys didn't move and you dragged your feet. I don't care if fees are $200. Do the right thing by your future self. You'll thank yourself later. Okay.
Yep. But one thing,
Financial advice.
I just wanted to explain this because we chatted with Markable in the green room last time, and I'm still buying, right? Every little dip that there is every morning, I'm buying, because there's and this is just non-financial advice, but understand that the concept of DCAing is best when done into an uptrend.
Yes,
it seems counterintuitive. You go into an uptrend, and then when you run out of money, you have the potential immediately of being in the black, in the money. But if it's in a downtrend, you think you're going to keep getting a better deal. That's great. But what if you run out of money and it still keeps going down? You're trapped, and you're trapped for a long damn time sometimes, like with the shit coins with the letter X in the beginning of them. So I'm telling you, there's no shame in continuing to accumulate now under these conditions. Just look for a little tick down, take it.
Yep, I agree.
Not financial advice.
Definitely not financial advice, but good DCA advice for markets as a whole. That's just typically how things work out best for those who are DCAing into any market, not necessarily HEX. So, Chaotic Creations, you guys, I'm about to start cutting people if they don't get their videos in. So we need their 30-second clips here.
Mine's in the post.
What 30-second clip is this?
So we're doing a Coinbase campaign on Twitter. A 30 seconds to a minute of, hey, I've been a Coinbase customer for a long time. I'd like to set up reoccurring buys with HEX via your system. And I'd also like to be able to donate. And we know several charities that use you guys as a custodial wallet, and they need to be able to accept the cryptocurrency you have the most of for financial or donations. So that's just something to think out, to put out there, guys. I think I've already seen like 20 of them, at least 20 of them videos made. And there's been a lot of, and then not only do you comment on those and post yours, but retweet all of those as well. So if you guys got a little bit of time, retweet. I don't
have a Coinbase account, but shall I say that I intend to open one only if?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off with that.
No.
Oh, but that is great.
Oh shit, that's a good one.
Sounds like something Papa would do.
If HEX get listed on Coinbase, it's gonna be like awesome deal, because the fees for swaps are just ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah, I would rather risk buying my crypto like through Coinbase than like sacrificing half of the amount.
Dude, I will gladly pay their 3% fee that they charge for most cryptos to go straight from USD into crypto to go straight into HEX, because that's still cheaper than the fee that I'm paying to use to swap on Uniswap. So
I mean, centralized exchanges have it's the best time for them, I think.
Certainly when Pulse launches, then fees will be next to nothing.
I gotta verify this information from Markable Thoughts. He's trying to FOMO me in with all-time high, so I gotta verify.
I just saw 6.1 cents. Now it's down.
I've seen 6.13. So
I've seen that all day, guys. It's waked up. It's waked up over 6 a lot.
Yeah, 6.2 was the high on the USDC pair.
It's amazing, guys. Every time I wake up, there's a new all-time high.
It's ridiculous.
The best sleep I've ever had.
And everybody else is double digits down. Isn't that great?
Yeah. And if you look at the 4-hour chart, like it starts like it's like this, then it goes like this, then it's always steeper. Like, goddamn.
Oh,
well, as long as it doesn't go back.
Back in time.
Yeah.
Do you think it was Elon's plan all along to pump Doge and Bitcoin, and then go behind a new cryptocurrency? Because he said now they're looking for something new. So do you reckon this was get the attention on it, pump both of them, and then go, here we go. Actually, we're going to support this, guys. He already owns a lot of. Probably not Hex.
You can stay.
Well, what do you mean? Name one other new chain that helps the environment as much as Hex, as much as Pulse is going to.
Well, maybe Pulse, but
Pulse.
We are on top of Ethereum. Let's be honest. That is
it's Pulse. Richard goes on Lex Friedman, smokes dope with Elon Musk.
I think Richard is Elon. I think Richard is everyone. He's like the master of the world. He's like God, but then different.
What the hell?
But
I'll have remarkable smoking.
The new religion has been born.
Well, they already call us a cult, so you know we might as well go full body.
Yeah.
I think this is a good shakeup. I think it's a good shakeup. I think it's a stupid excuse to send out a tweet, and he's wrong, and the whole crypto community is trying to. The crypto sphere is trying to educate him, but I think it's a good shakeup for a little bit of an extension of the bull run. I don't know. That's me.
I think a lot of people should stop listening to other people.
They should stop listening to people that don't have their best interests at heart. Elon Musk doesn't give a damn about whether you buy Dogecoin or not. He's just trolling out there.
Yeah.
So, I do like what Chaotic Creation says here, Henry. It's more than just a simple listing. This level of awareness and the dispelling of the bot narrative is extreme. Also, Coinbase competitors are watching too. I don't care if it comes on to Coinbase, but if Gemini or Monarch Wallet picked it up, I'd be okay with that. Just because they see this, they're like, "Hey, Hex community! By the way, we just listed Hex, and it happens to be a Coinbase competitor. That's fine with me. I'm cool with that."
But we are on, like, Hex is on Monarch Wallet, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to call the Gemini
DZK Sync airdrop.
I will call the Winklevoss twins immediately.
If someone wouldn't mind. I mean, I got them on speed dial, but last time I kicked them in the nuts, they weren't so happy about it. So I don't know if they're really willing to just take my phone call. So.
And Sammy Chica has to message Mike Novogratz again, I think.
Hello,
and
Mike.
Maybe someone else.
What's the weather like?
I like Sammy. She's awesome on the
streams. I love Sammy.
She's awesome.
She doesn't give a fuck. Just eat snacks, drinks.
11 a.m. Has her third drink. It's okay.
Drink beer.
Is she what they call in Australia a real Sheila, or is that slang in bad news?
I think it's. I don't think it's bad. Because you go to Outback Steakhouse and it says blokes and Sheilas for the bathroom doors. So I don't think it's a derogatory term.
Good. I didn't mean it as such. Sammy, if you're watching and listening, don't hurt me.
Sammy's awesome.
Motley's made a prediction.
What?
10 cent.
10 cent Saturday.
That's not enough.
That's not enough.
Think bigger, guys. Think bigger.
6.1. Sheila's fine.
Dollars? What?
Well, according to the Staker app, I didn't want to interrupt anyone with any FUD, but it's back down to 5.9. So
All over, guys. The ball run's finished. Everyone panic.
Good night, everyone.
Sell.
You guys should sell.
Don't, because Popper will just buy more.
I will. I'll buy your dumped bags.
Yes.
On Tuesday, like Papa B was sitting in the green room with us, and he was trying to catch a dip with the limit order on matcha, and it did not work.
But I got 2 the next day.
Oh my God!
2 limit orders in, and it's luck. It's just luck because it'll go down. I mean, it depends on the gas fees because you gotta cover the gas fees on the other side. Someone has to actually pay those, but not you. So you've got to allow that much of a spread to happen, and then fairy dust on it and a little bit of incantation, and suddenly it gets filled. So I got 2 of those filled after that.
Yeah, but you didn't sleep for 30 hours, I think.
72 hours. I haven't slept very much at all. Oh my gosh.
You haven't really slept in a year and a half, have you?
Yeah, no.
I gotta throw this out here, guys, real quick. We're only 29 followers away on theta.tv/Discourse Syndicate from being a partner status with them over there. And then we get the opportunity to be on the front page and get more awareness to the whole crypto community, gaming community that is over there. And they are getting followers like you wouldn't believe over there. So now is the time. If you guys have not, please go to theta.tv/Discourse Syndicate. They do have an app on the phone, but sometimes the follow button doesn't work. You have to refresh to hit the follow button again. So I don't know what their deal is there. Hopefully they get their stuff together as far as that's concerned. But if you guys wouldn't mind, if you haven't done it yet, just go over there and give us a follow. You don't have to watch it on that platform, but we would just like to reach that partner status. And then at that point in time, we can start doing a whole marketing campaign over there as well. So I've been in talks and in discussions with the Theta team over there, and we can get a lot more eyes on HEX and the project if you guys haven't already come over here and followed. So make sure to do it now, guys.
Yeah.
And
by the way, KNTX,
like button.
When Discourse Syndicate t-shirts?
4 weeks.
1 more week.
4 weeks.
Actually, 4 weeks is actually very, very, very much the case. Shipping takes forever. They should hopefully be finished being printed this week. We had some issues with the production house.
They have to marinate a little bit. It takes
That's
a bit
right.
of time.
We had to move to a new production house. But it did show up. Look good. The link did show up in there, guys, for Theta. I appreciate you guys. But we did have to move production to a production house. We like this one better now. It's amazing. And actually shipping time is the hardest part right now. And it actually worked out really well because if we had tried to ship last month, thanks to the whole Suez Canal debacle, there was literally a 4-week, there's still 2.5 to 3 weeks delay before, the ships are literally parked out in the bay waiting to come in to be unloaded. So it actually works out really, really well for us. So we should hopefully get them on the ship in the next day or so, or the next week or so, sorry. And then it's about 4 weeks out probably.
Okay.
So 4 more weeks
Mama
and then 4 more
Rock.
weeks.
Yep.
We miss you over there on D Live. I miss you, Mama Rock. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming to visit us over here. So
Yeah.
I did drop the link in there. I will drop it one more time just in case nobody is. I just want us to have a bigger presence on more places. That way we can just get it in front of more eyes. Just simply what it is.
Have you looked at MySpace?
Yes. I hear
like
it.
a pretty cool.
I hear it's a new up and coming system, and all the kids are there, and that's where I should be.
All the kids are
Rock and roll music. Get
You
off
know,
my
it's-
lawn.
You want to know what's really funny is MySpace was instrumental in me and my wife hooking up and getting married. It's funny how that works. I didn't have her number, and she had blown me off several times. I lived right next door to her, and I had moved by that time. Yeah, She had blown me off several times. Come to find out later, is because she was house sitting and she showed up with no makeup and was unpacking her car. And I tried to talk to her because she was my neighbor. And I thought, well, she's definitely not interested. And she was going, man, I was a mess. I didn't have my makeup on. I hadn't showered yet for the day. I was unpacking stuff out of the car. It's funny how guys and girls' minds work so differently. But
she still blew you off twice.
Yeah, she blew me off twice. And
nice. Wait.
Instrumental in some almost bad mistakes.
Oh yeah.
But it was funny because I'm a Broncos fan and she's a Raiders fan, and if anyone knows anything about football, it's a huge rivalry. So AFC West rivalry, and so we went ahead and were messaging back and forth during a Broncos Raiders game. And I use it as an in to come over and hang out. So
now I get it. You had to have 4 kids so that each of you could program 2 of them to be on your side for the Broncos and the Raiders. And then you could.
And then my oldest decided he wanted to be a Falcons fan. So I'm like, great, bro. You can go sleep at your mom's house. So no, I'm just kidding.
You can sleep in the barn.
So anyway,
I was talking about with my twin brother about having kids. We should have kids at the same time, so then we can teach them how to fight, and then at some point when they're 10 or whatever, we let them fight, and then see who has the better genes.
So
that would be pretty cool.
That comes
Are
down
you marrying
to,
like twin sisters or what?
I was gonna say that comes down. I was gonna say that comes down to the genetics on mom's side.
Well,
then
yeah,
so.
but then it's a matter of who has better game, you know, who gets better wife.
You can't break out the chessboard or give them an Uno set or something like that. It has to be fisticuffs with you.
Yeah, of course, dude.
Is it first blood wins, or is it like a knockout? Is it complete?
Yeah, it's definitely like death.
Bare knuckles.
Arsenal's going to be getting with a lot of bodybuilders, female bodybuilders.
Before I get my channel pulled down for teen death matches or whatever.
Dude, they're my kids. I can do whatever I want with them.
Yeah, that's Dutch law. Yeah.
I'll have my own island by then, so it will be fine.
I think
I'll have
child
my own laws.
I think Child Protective Services agrees with that.
My island won't have child protection.
That sounds so bad.
Let's start again. There we go.
Jeez.
And ahoy! Good morning. With Wake Up Hex.
This has gone downhill fast.
Just started again.
Chaotic creation. Damn Vikings.
I'm sorry,
Henry. We are always going down. Like this is always down.
It's never gone up, man. It's always like
Okay. So any strategies for the big day? Any evolving strategies? Because it's just like
in day one, around. First moment you can.
Day one, first in, all in. Hey,
for me, it's still the same.
Did anybody confirm that? I mean, we don't know for sure, but I'm preparing only one address, only one type of token, and that token is HEX to be sacrificed. Does anybody have any idea if you can report a mismatch of tokens from different addresses and you have to claim them all together or something?
You'll have to claim them all. You'll have to claim them all. So here's my recommendation, or rather, let's not call it a recommendation. Let's say here's what I would do if I were in this situation. A lot of people have a lot of bags that may not be worthwhile because of the $300 freaking fee to swap it into HEX, and the bags may be valued at less than that. So I love the idea of him saying, okay, we'll just allow the Sins Foundation to receive, and you may not get as big of a pulse airdrop at the time for sacrificing to a donation address. But if you only have $200 worth of chain link and it's not worth $300 to swap it into HEX, maybe those are the coins that you send to the Sins Foundation. On top of this, think about this, guys. I want you guys to really think about this, because a 501c3 is forced by law to sell their crypto right away into fiat dollars. Do you want them selling your HEX into fiat dollars? I don't want them selling it into fiat dollars, but I don't give a damn if Chainlink or Cardano or whatever other crap ERC20s you guys have in your wallets, that send that to them to so they can sacrifice that for US dollars, and you still get something for it, and you don't miss out on the sacrifice.
Or find a day where gas fees are cheap. Like the moment you find something doable with the fees, just put everything in HEX, because you already know it's going up. And if you already want to sacrifice that amount of money, just put it in HEX and sacrifice them. But don't throw away like $300 like Papa did. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, don't do that. That was a poor choice by this guy.
Come on, man. It can happen to anybody named Papa B. Anyway, check this out. What I've been doing is I've been aggregating all my little shit piles on a centralized exchange, aggregating them all into Ethereum or USDC, and then having one transaction to HEX. So that's what I've been doing nonstop. It's been taking me fucking hours. Anyway, not financial advice. Don't do what I do ever.
We don't.
No, I know you don't.
Children of the Grave. Why am I hard to listen to? Not into HEX.
Gab A, yes. Congrats, you guys. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we've already made it. Anything from this point on is just icing on the cake. Icing on the cake.
That's too many icings.
Just put a lot of icing.
Just
I want
layers
icing.
of icing.
I want more icing than cake now. Yeah.
It's time. It's wonderful. Revenge is a dish best served cold, as they once said in Star Trek II. The idea is that now I'm getting phone calls from people who I didn't like at all, from like past lifetimes in jobs, guys that made out really well with stock options and huge commissions, and they screwed me on deals and they used me to go in front of customers and everything. And now they got shafted by their company, and they got stuck with a bill of $450,000 from the Swiss government because the company folded and didn't pay their taxes for them. And now they want to know how they can get into crypto. Well, I told them, I don't know. I just don't know. Just don't know of anything that would suit you. Maybe Doge.
Yeah. Right.
I'm keeping HEX only for the
Doge might be the play, actually.
Yeah. So it's almost like that. It's like HEX and Pulse. I'm going to only the cool, smart people. If you're here and you found it and you believed and you trusted Richard, which you damn well should have for a long time now, proves that you're smart. Those are the people that we want in our community, I think. So be selective.
I'm happy with anyone's money. They can
shut up. You would be. Come
on.
So what you
Mexicans are cool people. Come on.
What you say, Papa B? What you do is you say, yes, absolutely. Wire me all the money you want to invest in HEX and give me an Ethereum address, and I will just take care of everything for you, and I'll send it over to you, and then just after fees, give them half of what their money actually bought them.
I do approve of this.
And say, stake it for 10 years if you want to make it all the slippage back.
Oh, and by the way, prepay $14,000 for the gas fees.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Well, gosh, the gas fees alone are tens of thousands of dollars. But if you want to throw a couple $100,000 in there, it's worth it. Trust me.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, and I'll hold a copy of your seeds too. Vogel says.
All-time high again. 6.2. Jeez.
6.2.
Did it just rebound like that? Did it really?
Yeah, it's up to 6.2.
Markable, you're 6'2", aren't you?
6'1" now. 6.
I don't know what that means.
6 feet 2 inches.
Yeah, give me some proper measurements, not bogus, random.
2 meters, 2 meters, and 15 centimeters.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely 2 meters. Yeah, I'm Dutch. So.
You're 2 meters.
Dutch,
2 meters and 18 centimeters.
I made it within 3
That's your
centimeters.
height? What the
and I've never even seen you in real life.
Jeez.
He's a Viking. What'd you expect?
I have the good genes.
Good genes.
I have a pair of leaves.
And I got some really good genes as well. Yeah.
Knocking your head like in the door.
No, this is the Netherlands, man. Every door is like 3 meters high.
Okay.
But that's just so that their ego can get
you
through.
have to like open it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I can't believe it waked up to 6.2 before dropping down to 6.16. That's crazy. That is awesome.
No, I will not stand up, the HEX swimmer. I will not. You'll just have to...
Proof of height.
Yeah.
Proof of height. POA.
Believe me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
That is
god.
awesome.
This
So
is
I
so
hear the United
relaxing,
States-
like
What?
all-time highs every day, every single day for it's been how long it's been?
Johnny
Woo,
says
we got a
7 cents
prediction.
end of the day.
Yeah, we got a prediction.
All right.
Okay.
I'm done. That's all right. I can live with that.
Markable doesn't wear pants, Joe Exotic said. That's why he doesn't want to stand up.
That is a fact.
Nobody
That
else wears
No
pants.
comment.
Trust me. We've
No
seen in the
comment.
green room. It is true. It is a true statement.
Yeah, that's
What
that's
happens
all
after
they
the
want.
stream?
Door.
That's the
Totally
only reason they stay in the green room, to wait for me standing up. It's weird. It's you're getting a bit weird, but they're tipping me HEX, so I'm fine. Like,
I wonder where they got their information is. I wonder where they got where
What
Con
the hell?
Market Crap got their showed their
Yeah, I
spike.
saw that today.
Yeah, they
It must
don't
be-
understand shit.
It must be from like an exchange with well low liquidity or something, because
Hit BTC
come
like
twice now.
weeks really high, but nah.
All Wookiees got fur and height.
That's true.
Sure.
And your bandolier strap that you put on after in the green room is pretty cute too. You know, hey, Markable, I got a question for you.
Yeah, hit me.
All right. So we know you're a Wookiee, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that means you can be the co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon and stuff. The question is,
Yeah.
and if you're not wearing your pants and you're sitting down on the seat in the Millennium Falcon, when you get up, do you leave a little poo kiss behind? Because you don't wear pants and you're on
Yes.
the seat of the Millennium Falcon and
Yeah.
you're a Wookiee.
Thank
Dude,
you
that
for
was
putting that in our stream.
Papa B.
Markable
When you
is
have-
co-pilot of the Money Falcon.
The
Not
Money Falcon.
The money.
Not Millennium Falcon. It's the Money Falcon.
This is just getting worse and worse.
I'm the
Just
co-pilot
worse.
of your seat race.
Guys, never put in your seed phrase into any website or show it to anyone.
So, speaking of not putting your seeds anywhere, we got something to bring up today.
Oh,
So,
KNTX is seat race.
be careful where you put your seed.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So apparently, an
That's
Albuquerque
dope.
woman by the name of Jennifer Garcia, at gunpoint, forced her Tinder date to ejaculate inside of her, because she found out he was a Dogecoin millionaire. So
I mean, he must have like quite enjoyed being held at gunpoint to still get an erection.
No.
right?
Hey,
Yeah.
what if he had
Now
a
you think of it,
vasectomy?
yeah. Huh.
Jokes on her.
Joke on her, yeah. What if he shooting
Hey.
blanks? You never know.
I know. Markable's got the amazing ability, he said, to withhold his seed from coming forth. Isn't
That's
that
really
true?
weird.
Yeah,
That's great.
I have a hard wallet.
That was good. That was good. Guys, we
Well
just
done.
picked up to 6.339
Oh, nice.
cents.
Keep
Oh
it
my
coming,
God.
guys.
Like
I'm
big
on
wig.
7 cent. Come on.
Yeah, but
No,
what's this?
wait. I gotta go check my. Hold on. I gotta check my Coinbase account, see if that new money has
But
hit it yet.
Don't
But
wait.
KNTX, it is a good
Don't wait
point.
for KNTX.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Back to this. Back to
we
this
are-
point, Markable. Go ahead.
right now it's all we're still joking around about price and stuff, and it's all fun, but I'm not telling most people in my direct environment that I even do anything with crypto. Some know, and I don't really care that much. But this shit could be a lot of money. And also, if you don't, like, I wasn't, what's the word? I wasn't responsible with my seed phrase before HEX. I was just like, yeah, it's not that much money. It's all right. But like, shit can get really valuable real quick in crypto.
Yep.
And so the moment I started to do stuff with HEX, I took some steps, and now I took some more steps into securing things. And don't get held at what's the word? At the gunpoint. Don't get held there. That's a bad place to be.
Tell the people how you were inspired to take these steps.
I was inspired to take real good steps for my OPSEC because of Papa B. He knows shit about that. So that's
Peter.
I'll buy him.
Yes, I have my hardware wallet set up. Thanks to you.
Okay, great. And Henry, what's your excuse?
Man, I have hardware wallets before anyone.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah. I don't even keep like my seed phrases in my house.
Do you break them up into three easy pieces and then keep them in 3 different geographical locations?
Mm-hmm.
And what are those geographical locations?
Yeah, that's a great point, guys.
Poland,
one is buried in Stonehenge.
USA and KNTX basement.
You weren't supposed to tell anyone about that. You weren't supposed to tell anyone, Henry. That's the whole point. You're going to keep it a secret.
By the way, I heard that is not secure, because if someone finds, I don't know, like two-thirds
of the 3
of your seed phrases, then like he can guess the rest.
But if they find all of them,
there's so many combinations, though.
2 equals the entire combination, Peter. 2.
Not from a 24 seed word like ledger.
No. If you break them up into 3 pieces, right? An A and a B and a C, and an A and a C, and you separate them into 3 different geographies, and then all you need is 2 to be able to reconstitute your seed phrases. You see? This is called disaster recovery. Back in the day.
There is a channel out there, guys, HEX Security, and he does a pretty good job of showing the gamut of from low threat to high threat, which goes all the way from
629. Jesus.
Well, yeah, there you go, 629. I like that price.
Okay.
But it goes from like no threat at all to the $5 wrench attack and how to protect against that, all the way up to alien invasion and meteorite striking the Earth. You want to know about
alien invasion, meteorite strike.
Know how big? Yeah, it
probably doesn't matter about your crypto.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably the last thing you're worried about when that happens. But so,
like, how can you? If a meteorite hits, like if a comet hits anywhere, that's like, how can you recover that?
Hey, everybody over on Theta, thank you so much for the follow. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate you guys following over there. We are only 26 away now, so a lot of people have showed up. I've got a lot of watchers right now. I'm assuming a lot of them are already followed, because the amount of people that this spiked by that are watching now, we did not see nearly a quarter of those people following. So it'd be nice if you guys would. If you guys haven't already, I'm giving away free stuff over there. So giving away free stuff. Yep. No. No. Dude, that stuff's too expensive to give away anymore.
How much is Hexologist's pizza worth now?
It was like 10K, right?
Because he paid
more.
He paid what, 70 or 80,000 hex? What did he pay?
I have no idea.
I thought it was something stupid like that, wasn't it?
I think it's like 70,000. So it's about a $4,300 pizza right now. $4,300.
Jesus Christ!
Over 4K for those pizzas. I hope they were good.
But you know, it's
80K
like
is-
reliving this whole thing. It was much like the Bitcoin pizza in that it was intentional. It was, you know,
80K.
kicking things off. It was kicking things out. It was probably the first actual documented transaction for goods and services within our community.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
it will be easier when Hex hits $1. Like he will.
That is a $5,000 pizza because it was. I was just told it was 80,000.
And
It was
increasing.
two pizzas, 2,500 a pizza.
Well,
And
that's
if
not
you
that
had-
bad.
If Kong, I think it was Hex Kong that bought the pizza, or Hex Yoda, I can't remember which of the two, but if it was one of those two and they put it out there for 15 years, they doubled that. So it's worth 10K now just from the big payday.
Wow.
Plus, you would get a copy of that on Pulse.
Yes.
But you don't get a copy of your pizza.
You
Maybe-
do not get a. You can keep your pizza.
Maybe if you go
after-
back to the,
Never mind,
to
I'm
the
not even
pizza
gonna-
place and you tell the guy, hey, you remember that hex I gave you? Yeah, you're going to get a copy. So can I get a copy of your pizza? Probably works. I mean, that would cut. No, that wouldn't cut the price in half. But you will get a free pizza. I mean,
That is so
free
crazy.
pizza of like $2,500. It's pretty free to me. Yeah. Otherwise, give me that
Hex
pizza.
Kong. It was. Hex Kong is a happy man. He staked it. And if I could go
Nice.
back in time, I would have taken that offer. I'd say I'll do it for 70,000.
And imagine how much money could Motley have if he done his tattoo. Like what
What if he did what?
some Skikid was giving out 2 million hex for a
Oh, that's it.
The tattoo. Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine
that's a lot of
the
money.
hospital bills.
It's only
that,
$124,000. It's no big deal. It's only $124,000 right now.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. But imagine Gary could have saved on hospital bills as well, Peter. For mutilating his ankle.
Imagine the day when
Molly,
that's
still
2
mad
million.
about that. Is $125,000 worth a tattoo? Most would say yes. Most would say absolutely.
Motley, did you always have a house on your profile picture? Like
he doesn't have it anymore. Like he sold it, right?
He
Yeah,
sold
but
the
like,
house. He's got to get rid of the house.
It's not on there
thing is,
anymore.
like, money and house.
Yeah,
and he's
there
like,
it is.
what am I doing? And then he sold his house. So now
Yeah,
now it's like this.
Your
His
money
profile
hand needs
picture
to go
always said it,
down and
yeah.
the empty hand needs to go up. Yep. I love it. I guess from the way
Modifying.
everyone else is saying it, it needs to look like this: empty hand up and money
Yeah.
box down.
and then while you're at it, just change your name to Faux Motley.
Full Motley.
That works.
That's really good.
Full
That's
Motley.
a good rebrand. I think.
He made me FOMO last week. My money couldn't hit Coinbase fast enough.
Well,
They stopped their Knights of the Round Table discussion only to restart it again as it pumps and say, "Hey guys, emergency!"
Oh, man.
And you would have bought if you would have bought then, you would have 2x since then. So
yeah, like 3 cents was really good price to buy. Like 6 cents is right now.
Vogel, because you're not asking good enough questions or you're not super chatting. That's why. Because a lot of these questions have already been answered. So if you want to know the answers, look for the answers with some of the other people already posting them, or throw a super chat out there. Otherwise, we're going to talk about what we want to talk about. So,
Also, I respond to questions in chat sometimes, but like,
that's
not
how,
always.
when I'm not answering, most of the time it's because they've already been answered in chat, and it's in some cases 2 or 3 times, and people just have not seen the answer. So you guys need to watch the chats too if you guys want answers to those things.
I want to answer questions, but like,
Yeah, I'm curious. What question is so important that he's salty that we didn't answer?
I can read it. I will try my best.
What is HEX?
What is HEX?
Oh, that is a good
Do
one.
you sacrifice that? Question mark. What are the fees? ETC? Question mark.
thanks for the question marks.
What are the fees?
I don't
So
see
you
that
know it's a
anywhere.
question.
It
What are
didn't
the
come
fees?
through on my end. I have not seen that question at all. So I get it through a feed, guys. I don't get it from the actual YouTube feed itself, and I'm not seeing that question at all.
Okay, but
It's on YouTube.
The answer is easy. The question is, what are the fees going to be for sacrificing? Is that the question, Peter?
What? I just read it. I don't understand it.
I think it's what are the fees for sacrificing? That's what I understood.
If you have HEX,
it will be whatever the ETH fees are at the time.
It's the ETH fees. Yeah. It's on the ETH network. There's no other way. And it's a send though. It's not a swap, so it'll probably be lower than a swap fee, which is, as of today, with my failed transaction, $215.
It's a ERC 20 cents.
So whatever the ERC 20 cent is, it's about double what it costs to actually send Ethereum.
$35 right now.
And then by the question of what score, it's all based on USD value at the time. So I don't know if during that 7-day period, he's going to clarify this later, guys. I don't know if during that 7-day period, if there's an appreciation in price, if that is averaged in during that 7-day period. And it made it sound to me like it would be, but it's all based on the USD price at the time of sacrifice. So just assume that even if it goes up, you're only going to get the lesser of the value by the time you sacrificed it. So just assume that for now. I think that's the safe assumption at this point in time.
That would make sense, right?
Also, Richard tweeted yesterday, I think, about that he wanted to do a live stream, but he had to go to sleep. So probably there's going to come a live stream pretty soon. Yeah,
I bet there's one coming. Yeah. Dan, I love this. This is awesome. HEX is a cryptographically secure bond with a dynamic yield based on the behaviors of the currency. It has a dollar market value and yields stakers HEX for staking and confidence in HEX. Very well done. And that is the answer to the question. What is HEX?
Well done. We have some smart people that are condensing it down to even shorter than an elevator pitch. That was great.
That is awesome.
So a lot of
poetry.
Yeah, I guess it's accurate.
I am going to go to the HEX chat or the YouTube chat. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste that into a Word document.
I think that's really
I also copied it. Well done, Dan. I also copied your name, so I can give
Dan
people
Emens,
your name.
Dan is a smart dude. He's had some tough times as of late, guys. So if you guys know of any great opportunities out there, if you guys wouldn't mind reaching out to him, give him your love, support, and possibly some job opportunities if you get the opportunity to. So just want to throw that out there. I don't know if he wants me saying that, and he may hate me for saying it, but but we love Dan, and we just want him to be supported. That's all.
Just real quick, Shirley Fortress says if Richard is going to sleep, it means Pulse is ready. No, it means that he's going to sleep. He's tired. He's a human. Leave Richard alone. I don't know.
You ever think about Richard's life after Pulse is released? If he's got his OPSEC taken care of now, could you imagine afterwards? He's not going to be able to socialize with anybody. It's kind of sad. We better start streaming directly for him every day. How you doing, Richard?
Hey,
Did you eat enough? Very nice. Okay, I'm passing you on to the next streamer.
I like this answer. What is the gas fee on sacrificing a calf heart?
0. That's why it's a good idea.
Manual work.
Imagine the sellers that sold 6-cent HEX for a penny. Imagine it goes up a penny a day for the next 100 days. At what point do they buy back in? Brizology says the answer is 42.
It definitely is. Yeah.
You can always depend on Brizology to come up with the answer.
I love that. That's
Thank
great.
you, Brizology.
Someone sold like 7 million, didn't they, when it was around 3 cents? So they could have had 14 million.
Yeah.
More for me.
Bastard.
Jeez, that's crazy to think, isn't it?
Just stake it, guys. Stake it and enjoy the number go up.
Yeah.
You know what? This is a good question for the staker team. I bet they're going to support it. I bet they support it. I'd be surprised if they don't. As long as you have the keys, it's from my because then you need to cryptographically sign or show a send transaction to, according to what Richard said in his last live stream regarding that. So I think they'll support it. And as long as you have access to it.
sacrifice is just sending something to an address. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you still have to claim. At the time of the fork, you have to claim.
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, should be able to, right?
Yeah,
I don't know,
issues.
but they'll probably put out a statement.
I agree with Dan here that it'll be easier once it hits $1. It'll be easier to get to $21 than it was going from 1 cent to 6 or 0.001 to 6 cents. So a tenth of a penny to 6 cents. I agree because it's funny because once it becomes real numbers and it gets more eyes, it's actually quantifiable is in the way of recognizing it in an actual dollar amount. I think you start to see people start to FOMO at that point in time because now it makes sense to them. It's not a penny stock anymore. It's the blue chip Amazon stock. So
plus at $1 we would be #1 market cap, I'm pretty sure. So that's gonna get some eyes. So it should go pretty quickly.
That's definitely true.
No, I don't think so.
Where are we now? Wait,
I think we said it was like $1.27 or something. Peter, is that what you calculated before?
Bitcoin's gone down,
$2.
Remember?
Like
so HEX is at 36 billion now.
Supply of HEX is 570 billion, and market cap of Bitcoin is below 1 trillion. So
it is below 1 trillion right now.
Maybe $1.5 or somewhere there.
Trillion.
Yeah, it's 939 billion at the moment.
Fine. That would make it $1. If we matched Bitcoin's market cap, would be at $1.75 right now.
No, it was not that bad.
Are we still going up?
That's Ethereum's market cap?
No, that's Bitcoin's market cap.
Bitcoin.
No, we're way over Ethereum. Ethereum's only 443 billion.
This shit is going to #1 place. Like
so, 1.75 is Bitcoin's market cap for now.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, ETHEX. Number 2, PHEX. number 3, Pulse.
I'm sorry. We're on page 3.
I fear that Cabana's right. He's not going to give RG3 a 6-month hiatus he asked for last night. He'll probably just start working on something else. It's vacation.
Okay.
So he goes, man, I just need a break. Richard, stop coming out with new, great, innovative products for us because I need a break.
Do you think there will be something more?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's too much to fix, isn't there? There's too much to fix in crypto for there not to be other things.
He's given us his top 5 of things that need to get done.
Yeah.
Margin trading. HEX margin trading.
That's in the top. What? That's in the top 3, isn't it? It's number 3.
HEX gray sale.
I want Lightning Network.
Wrap stage.
What? Wow.
That was a random thing to come out of our.
There is your lightning.
I was just thinking of something that Bitcoin that I could say.
All right, guys. Well, it has been about that time. I'm already running late. I got lots to do today. But I appreciate all of you. I could just sit here and read. Bogle, I love you, bro. I really do. Sorry I was salty at you earlier, but I love you, man. But that is a great price. Yeah, HEX scale. The party starts when HEX scale begins.
Oh, man. Another party?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ugh.
We'll do a 24-hour stream when it's released. So I just wish, damn it, Richard, let us Hexicans with big bags participate ahead of time. Let there be a private equity funding for us guys who have been nothing but good stewards of your network. So,
man, but the Mexicans have it good because, I think
it's not even 7 cents, dude.
Yeah.
The best thing to sacrifice will be HEX. That's for sure. There is no other coin in my mind that will be better for sacrificing. So,
yeah, I agree. This is an interesting. I'm going to leave this up here for now, but this is an interesting concept, guys. So,
is that where their records are kept? Is that where they're incorporated, or what?
Apparently so. Markable. It's your turn.
Goodbye. Outro.